Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Frogger's Champion. Brought to you by the like button, subscribe to the channel, Apex Hosting, code Kevin Sparkles, 25% off your first month of server hosting that you could use to play this mod pack with your friends if you're interested. Okay, so since we last left off, I've just been, well, actually, I AFK'd overnight. So you'll notice on our TAB, we've got 16... I accidentally hit Q. I don't know. I didn't mean to throw out my TAB there. I wasn't mad at it. It has 16 hours. That's pretty exciting. Misclick. I did a little bit more breeding up of the geode frogs. So, of course, the tadpoles love to happen in 1x egg batches, which is great. So, I guess in that case, you got to do this again. And then I'm going to take one of you out here. All right. And, you know, somebody left a comment on the last episode. They said, remove the freaking ladder. So I can stop being inclined to use it. And you know what? I agree. That is a great idea to do. All right. 868 Frogger's Champions there. And the big question we have on our mind, on everybody's mind is, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It was a thought, though. And man, it would have been epic if it did work. Sad. You wouldn't have been able to time in a bottle like the tadpoles themselves, though, once they're out. So it would have been of limited work. But wait, does this do it? No, you can't do it like feeding seeds to chickens. Anyway, guys, you're wondering, how do I have so much sweet slime? Well, let me tell you about that, all right? So over here, I've created a little diving platform. Instead of using the mob masher, I was like, you know what? The tiny slimes have half a heart. You know, it'd be an easier way than mob mashing and probably getting myself killed by walking into it in there. Just drop them down a little bit, right? So I got enough overnight from AFKing that I didn't feel terribly inclined to keep it going. So I actually switched over, and I got the Producky going here. But we've got one of our it's a 545 geode frog. I infinified a diamond milk, so it's unlimited. And I do know, you know, we can add these other catalysts. If we maximize the freak out of it, though, it's actually going to be so much, one frog can't even handle it. We're going to start entity cramming slimes. But even at base level, you know, we put this, we pop this down over here, right? And then yeah, I know, Mob Masher can collect XP. We could put it into an Absorby Hopper, into a Pylon if there's an XP storage thing. But just to show, this was just so that I can have lots and lots of sweet slime production. And I feel like this guy here, he's just he's been here for a while, and I think he knows that slimes fall down this and he really wants them, but you can never get it. They just, before you have a chance, they always explode and they go into slimy balls. Poor fellow. But anyway, I sack upgraded this. Look, we're at freaking over 1,000 slime balls. We got, okay, I don't know what the deal is with the middle mouse click sort when it comes to these, but it's just, it's fricked up. It's really fricked up and weird. We got a decent amount of sugarcane. Well, let me take you to the main event. We have ourselves 8,000 iron, 5,000 coal, 1,600 diamonds, double diamond stack upgrades in here. We could use a little bit more gold. Our gold numbers are not doing great. Our emeralds numbers are not doing great. However, if we can get more 10-10-10 catalysts, which I believe we'll have no problem doing today, although the bone meal might be a limiting resource. By the way, I should check over here if there happen to be any skeletons over in the mob grinder, because that would be very great and better, very helpful. So anyway, yeah, basically we don't need to worry about these guys any longer in order to get slime. For the sake, oh, nice gemmage, nice gemmage. What happens if you bucket? Did we tried bucketing a normie boy, right? Yeah, it doesn't work. So really, it's just the skeleton bones that would be useful. So an Amogus might still be a good idea to do at some point. Maybe what we do is we use our Mob Masher for a standard Mogus for the sake of getting bones, and do that. But oh yeah, as you can see, all the chests are moved. So I moved the whole inventory system over here. You know, we added the auto generation of the slime balls, AFK'd overnight. We're generating the coal, generating the iron. It's like, I don't even know if I need to soup those up anymore. I'm being told by somebody who souped up some of their milkers to the maximum that it goes too fast for one frog to even be able to keep up. And so it makes me worried. I feel like I don't need to soup up the milkers that much. I just need to hit a happy medium of milker, and then we'll be okay. But, all right, anyway, I would love to have an inventory storage system at some point. Also, I don't think we have any food here that is not yet eaten, which is unfortunate. All right, but what we have to do today, we're ignoring the melting point one, right? Storage and crafting, I guess I can make these, but I'm fine with our storage setup for the time being until we get the chance to go refine storage. Geode frogs, I think, is kind of where we need to go down the line here, and then we can work into powered machines. Maybe we can get ourselves freaking wind generators, and then we can convert this guy over to a factory, and we will be able to do very, very big gaming. However, I think the next upgrade on the furnace is obsidian, if I'm not mistaken. And, or no. Yeah, it is obsidian. So emerald to obsidian. Oh, I need blaze rods for that. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, it might be a moment. I don't know how we get blaze frog lights. That might be a bit away. So I think we're sticking at this level for the time being. And then when we get a chance, we'll go uppies from there. No, I get it. You can get lava frogs. I do. It was the blaze rods that I'm more concerned about for that particular crafting recipe. That's all it is. Anyway, so we have a tuff. So what we need to do basically is we need to, the tuffs are all geode froggers champions, right? If I'm not mistaken. So we have a spare tuff. That's good. And then we need the amethyst. We're going to need an extra amethyst for sure. And then we're going to need the calcite. Where do we have the calcite? There's the calcite. Do I have a spare calcite? I might. Got a spare calcite there. And then we needed the emerald, which I'm going to need a spare of as well. Okay, so this I have a spare of. Tuff I had a spare of. These guys I need to collect an additional pylon. And then the diamond, we are obviously very, very good. Oh, I need to directly have the frog light in my inventory, which is a little bit annoying. So in that case, what I might have to do is kind of cut off this for a moment. Let some of the stuff stack inside of the things, and then be good to go. All right, so let's get these cranking there real quick. So I think we got a couple of geode froggers champions over here. We do indeed. So we'll do calcite here for this boy. We'll do a little bit of tuff here for this boy, and then we'll get an extra bucky on each of these guys. Let me break the, I'm gonna break this really quick, just so it's not inputting. We gotta get our spares, dude. Emerald spares, amethyst spares. I was wondering if the fluids would intermix. It would have been kind of cool, but I guess it might be a little excessive to think about doing if you're coding the mod pack. Gab Perky, thank you for the 5 months. Timothy Canada, thank you for the 16 months. Very much appreciated. Let's wait for the emerald here. Here we go. Purple and green. I didn't even intend. Oh, my God. Didn't even intend for that to be the case. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this has freaking happened. All right. So let me grab one of these guys. Boom. Let me grab one of these guys. Boom. I don't actually think I have held onto any of the other Frogger's lights. Okay, and then I can just put these amethysts. I'll replace these two with the amethyst. I'm assuming at some point I am actually going to need to start generating these specific resources. And so eventually I am probably going to need to do infinite on all of these, if I had to guess. But for now, almost every milk does end up needing to be a singularity. Okay, got it. Understood. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I just want to get these ranked up. Okay, so we got the calcite, the tuff, the amethyst, then the emerald, and then the diamundo. I might have to just yoink from over here again, and I feel like we actually do have enough slime for the moment. And do I want to crank? Which one do I want to try to crank? Because, like, if I just leave it to go overnight, I feel like we end up in a situation where we're not actually needing to soup up the milk as much. We don't need to do turbo milkers, maybe, but anyway. Okay, so there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. And how we looking? We're good, we're good. And then we get the Diamundo in just a moment. Gimme, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we can connect it up. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right. Yeah, what I should do, though, I should just, every time that I get a new kind of slime, I should just make an infinite milk, right? So basically, this we do 64 bone meal. That'd be 8. Can I get a stack of bone meal here? That's the big question. Can I do a big full stackage of bone meal? I guess worst case scenario, I could just compost it up. But let's go. There's that bone meal. Another 24 there. And we got freaking leaves all day long, especially because of the AFKage. We got tons of leaves, tons of compost, and tons of ability to use our beautiful macroing technology from our sponsor, Logitech G. In order to, I could actually just do this passively in the background rather than macro clicking, and then it might be a better idea. Might be a better idea. In fact, I'm going to do this. In fact, I am going to do this. Otherwise, it's going to take a very long time, and it's going to be very tedious and very annoying. So, in fact, I'm going to move this composter over here, and I'm going to hopper in, hopper out, and it's going to be better that way. And now we have a lot of resources, so, like, I can make a chest. The problem is if I shift click and I get like multiple things in at once, then it's a little bit kind of frickaged. And I don't know like where the items will go back to, because the way they get put back into chests is not entirely clear to me. I think it might just pick like the closest chest and it starts throwing everything into it. So, anywho, I guess this is fine. Let me get a couple more chests here. And then we'll go one in, one out, and it'll be good. All right. I know they're not actually storage chests, but this should be okay. I'm going to put it off to the side because I don't know that I want to, like... Yeah, I don't know that it needs to be part of the whole action. But I could actually... You know what I could do? I could pipe out... Dude, I could pipe out leaves with a filter to automatically go in. When they come in, it could turn into bone meal. Anytime a leaf enters... Ooh, that could be kind of sick. Yeah, what if I take all the oak leaves, right? All the oak leaves are in here, and then I can have it auto-pumping. Auto-pumpaging out. I'll need to do another one of the diamond pipes. You know what I need to do? Redstone. I need to do turbo milkers on redstone. Let me do this really quick. Get a bit of that. Get a bit of that going, and then Diamundo action here. Bro, this is when I was doing middle mouse clicking on this to try to sort it early, it was the weirdest thing ever, because there was like one stack of iron at 4,000 and another stack at 4,000, and as I middle mouse clicked, it would like transfer one stack to another, and then go back and reset, and then transfer one stack, and then it would reset. I had to shift click out an entire stack and then click it back in order for it to merge. It's super bugged. I don't know why. It's really freaking bugged and annoying. So, anyway, will he figure out the wrench and put the pipes next to each other? You know, the beauty is I don't even need to. Isn't that so sick? I think that's pretty sick. Okay, I don't know if you can pipe directly into a composter, but we can try. We can, in fact... try. Let's see if we can do it. I think it'd be pretty cool if we can pump it directly into the composter. But let's find out. Okay. Oh, but then it's gonna have to be like... Get out there. And then we're gonna hop her out. But then the problem it's gonna happen is if we do it this way, then the pipe is gonna connect there. But can he disconnect it? Can he disconnect it? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Oh, but I really do need to do a filter. Actually, I might not need to do a filter, because it might just... No, I guess you can't go directly into the guy. You can go directly into the guy. That's okay, because what I can do instead... maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe it is like top only. Could be top only. Oh! there we go. Nice, nice. And because the only thing that can be composted out of here is this stuff, it's the only thing that's going to get sent in. Yeah, I don't even need a filter. Sick. That's so cool. All right, so that will now generate bone meal as I AFK overnight, increasing our TAB, which is very exciting. I also noticed over here, just got some freaking empty spots on the ground, which is really embarrassing, really sloppy work. There we go. Now it's so much better than it was before. Also, I gotta keep this up here. I gotta keep up appearances. Where we at? 858, 757, 868, 868, double 868ers, double 868ers. Where's my... I gotta get you guys out of here, dude. I gotta get you guys out of here. I was actually in between episodes remembering to just walk out this door instead of going up the ladder, but I still removed it no matter what. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, what are these remaining cave froggers here? These are 10-10-10ers. I just decided to keep a few in because we have 10-10-10. All of these are 10-10-10ers now. They're all good. But if we ever needed to make more 10-10-10er cave frogs, I just kept them in here as, you know, breeders and stuff like that. So just in case you were wondering about the things. Now, how are we doing over here? Oh my God, wait. You guys ready? You guys ready? Hold on. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy, dude. So we just get like another stack there, and then what I gotta do is I'm gonna throw you guys in there. Everything that we start to make a certain resource of, I guess I gotta seed it. Okay, anyway. Oh, so now that we have all these Infinimilks, dude, I should just, obviously, every time we get a new Infinimilk, which I can make several now, just send it in. We got the 10-10-10ers, right? Look at that 10-10-10er right there, redstoning. He's redstoning it up. Big plays. And then we throw in our Infinimilkers. Boom, Infinimilkers. And then it's like, if I just do this, like, does it... I don't know if there's a way to... I don't know if that does anything. I don't know if the endless supersedes the bountiful, or... Because I'm not seeing, like, feedback when I throw those in, or not. But, anywho. Did my magnet just turn on or something? No. I just collected a frog light for some reason, though. I'm not sure. There is a world in which I may end up having to get more... get more furnaces into the production line, but... Oh, Bountiful doesn't increase more after an endless. Okay, so it's literally only the other two that will make the difference. And so, can you add multiple of these? Or if it's literally endless, one teaming and one rapid, it's just too fast for the frog to keep up. And therefore, probably too fast for the furnace to keep up. And maybe we don't want to actually go that far quite yet. But anyway, all right. So we got to do our sugar here. Gotta do our sugar here, bro. Get some more of these guys. 2 stacks at a time, and then we can Frogger's Champion there. I mean, we're just gonna have infinites all day long. All freaking day. Look at us. Look at us. 51 there, and then we have diamonds all day. And that's just like, how many can we throw? How many can we throw? There's 6 more infinites that we can throw at the people. Holy heck. It's just crazy, man. All right, should we just... We should just put our 10-10-10ers to use on basically anything, and now we don't even need to dupe the gold. We can take our used gold. Okay, so what's the order? I guess we need a little bit of everything, don't we? We're gonna need a little bit of everything here. So yeah, we are gonna need to do... The copper is good. We're gonna need to do our glow ink sack. I am a lapis is the higher guys. I'm a little bit worried we're gonna need a bigger furnace, dude. We might need a bigger furnace. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Goldmen. And then... copper. I can't believe I have to do glow ink, you guys. I can't believe I have to do glow ink. This is truly crazy. And then there. Endless. And then... It looks like diamond, too. It's just such bait. And... Okay, what else? What else are we looking at here, dude? What were the other ones in the Cave Froggers Champions? Breeze. That would be 7. So I actually need to do a little mover. I need to do a little mover, and then I need to expand. You know what I could do, though? I could do a new row with a new furnace each time, so that I'm not, like... Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Anyway, so wait. So that's glow. And then, oh, no, wait. That is enough. That is enough. I can just put the thing there and then we're good. Yeah, we're fine. It is enough. What am I talking about? What am I talking about, man? Is that our breeze? It's our breeze. Easy breezy. Beautiful Frogger's champion. I do still wonder, though, if I should do just like a different line, but I don't know. All right, so with 10-10-10ers, are we potentially overloading, possibly, and not going to be able to... Okay, so Iron Frog, oh my god. I think, you know what? We have 5,000 coal. It's time to get the upgrade back in. I think we're going to need it. And we're also going to need to start upgrading. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to have perpetual smelt anyway, so yeah. See if it works. We might end up AFKing to a serious entity generator with the frog lights all backing up through all of the hoppers, but I do think for sure we're gonna need to do a new furnace for the next set of guys. We're gonna have to do a new furnace for the next set of guys. Definitely. But I guess, you know, if we upgrade and we get the power going, it's not gonna be too much of an issue. Ingot based eventually go through the enrich. We don't need to do the enrichment chamber doubling, I don't think. Oh, but once we get the Mechie smelter and we're full upgraded there, then it will be fine, probably, because we'll be able to crank through so much with speed upgrades and all that. It'll kind of be crazy. It'll kind of be crazy. Anyway, are we backing up? Oh. Ooh. Oh, God. Guys, we are already backlogged. It would appear we are already backlogged. Oh, God. Okay. Well, more furnaces. Yeah, Rainbow Furnace, I think, is a little bit away. Most likely, because that's like, yeah. It's a little ways away, you guys. Little ways away. Wait, I don't think you can do a second speed upgrade. We already did our speed upgrade, so... Yeah, alright. Wait, blasting? What does the blasting upgrade do? Only allows for blasting recipes. Are these all considered blasting recipes? I guess I can try it. If all of these are simply considered blasting recipes, then I guess we're good to go. Guys, I don't think those are blasting recipes. I don't think these are blasting recipes. But yeah, it was a good idea. Oh wait, did I forget to hit the breeze? Oh, it's not infinite. You guys, good call, good catch. Good catch. I think the frog lights are just simply not considered blast, so it was I wasted all my resources, I can't even believe it. Anyway, it's totally fine. All we have to do is just make a new furnace. We have plenty of coal to export to it, and we'll be fine. We'll be good to go. Let's just, this will be our temporary holdover until we get the mechies up and running, and everything will be good. We have the technology. We will build it, and there it is. Yet another emerald furnace. We'll just need to do some more pipes here, dude. And then this, and then that. Okay. And make a new furnace that generates power, turn it into a factory. Yeah, maybe, actually. We could try that. But would it be enough? Would it be enough power? Would it be enough power? That's the question. Let me try it. This is a good experiment. Or should we just go for, let me see. So, augment. So, you basically do augment generator here. Right? And then this guy here. Frick. Ugh. Dude, I just hate that I have to do things one by one, otherwise the chests get all freaking jumbled and it's really annoying. But I guess it's better than having to manually search through things. So we do one that's generator, and then we do one that's factory. And do I not have cobblestone? Oh my god. You know, multiple generators so that the smelting happens. I know that we can, like, after I do all this, it's going to end up being, oh, I was like 2 seconds away from getting windmills. But here we are. Here we are, potentially doing something completely unnecessary. So here's the question. I'm just going to grab a stack of coal just to kind of see how this does. And then I need a, oh wait, I need a power pipe now. Need a little, or maybe I don't. Maybe I can just, wait. What if I put this on top of here, right? And then I put in the generator upgrade. And then I put the factory upgrade in here. And then I put coal in here. And then, yeah, that's not great. That's not great right there. That's definitely not enough power right there. That is not gonna be generating enough power. If I speed upgrade it, will it do? Oh, now, okay, now we're cooking. It's going through a lot of coal, a lot of fast, but, I mean, you know, I guess we got that. It is doing, oh, it's a yeah, it is slightly surplusing. It is slightly surplusy. Okay. Okay. This is temporary, guys. We will have better power sources in the future. However, for the time being, with a backlog of 5,000 coal, and this, yeah, it's good. It's good. Should we auto split it, or you just have it slot dedicated to each? That'll be good. And then if I speed upgraded this though, I think if I speed upgrade this, it might be a little bit too much. Then we're gonna run we're not gonna be surplusying it, and it's not gonna be good. So, I could auto split though. I could, if you want me to auto split, there we could do. I guess as long as it's not running at a backlog, it's good. Of course they only hatched one more. Why would you not only hatch one more? Why would you do anything else than just doing one more from a freaking pod that has 50 million little hatchlings in it? So ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous. Here, join the... You're gonna be better than this guy anyway, so it's fine. There you go. It might be net negative on coal. It might be. But this is okay, because we have 5,000, and it's fine. I think it's fine for now, until we actually get power gen going, because I don't think we need that much power gen, truth be told. So this will be our temporary holdover, and now we're gonna, okay, let me see, what else do we want to, I feel like emerald would be good over there. I should do a different line, though, for the next set of stuff, and I might actually do that. I might actually move these out into a different line, where we then break the diamond and all the geode frogs into another set of guys, and then we have another... I don't know, though. I could bring it... I could do that. I could bring it back, like expand the wood out the back a little bit. Do it that way. Might do it. I might do it. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to, like, do it, but I might do it. Okay, so if we expand out the back here, let's do this, and then we can start using these. How many lines are we gonna need? Don't know. Maybe a lot. We'll see. Oh, got him out. I do wish I had a way to get through here. The fact that I have to run around the breeding pool is a little annoying, but I guess if we chop off those ends, it'll be fine. Dude, my inventory is just always so clogged. It's just, it bothers me to no end. Okay, there's the amethyst guys. We can do all this. I could just keep... I don't know if you get the same amount. Is it the same amount per tier, or... We might not actually go through quite as much coal as we are right now once we build the buffer up to max, right? Because right now it's just filling the buffers, and then it'll start burning a little bit less. Potentially. Or maybe it won't work that way, and it'll be sad, but regardless. Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I still need to finish this section here. Let me make a rapid. I'm gonna put that in coal, just to be safe. I'm going to do a rapid, and I don't know if I want to do a teaming as well. That might be too much. Maybe a little bit too much potentially there. But anyway, so we got a rapid, and then we do a teaming. Dude, look at these freaking numbers are going up. Number go up. Oh, 4 rapids and 3 teaming are the limits. Okay, so I could do 1 of each and be good then. So I'll do 1 of each in here, and hopefully we're not going to just... Hopefully we're not going to mess with this Frogger. But we can always put another one in. That's the thing. I guess we can always double up, but then this might make it so we are running a surplus like coal. And, you know, that'll work. That will work. Cool. All right, there we did it. We did a whole freaking chapter. What are we going to get from all of that? Good loot? A piston. Great. Thanks, guys. Dumplings. Already had those. Bacon and eggs is new, I think. Thanks for the sweet slime. And compacting drawer, compacting drawer, compacting drawer, oak drawer, oak drawer. Cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you, guys. At least I have 1 not yet eaten amidst the sea of everything that has yet been eaten before. I'm going to sustain myself entirely off of all of the food quest rewards. And nothing else. I would never eat any frog legs or anything like that, because that would be a horrible thing to do. Okay, now that it's full, it's not running quite as much coal. Slightly less. Slightly. It's very slight, but it's slight. Instead of working on creating like a whole new line back here and putting in all of the different geode frog milkers, I'll probably do that in between episodes. I know that we need to generate everything infinitely for the sake of the singularity, but I want to focus on trying to get to power now. So, osmium. Osmium Frogger's champion comes from what? Comes from, oh, it's only redstone. Wait. Is osmium just cave frog? Hold up. Am I going to be able to use a 10-10-10 existing cave frog on osmium? There's no way. There's no way. This is crazy. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Holy frick. Oh my god. All right, let's get a fresh one. Let's get a fresh one. This is insane. I have a 10-10-10 head start here. Wow. How many more cave frogs are there going to be, I wonder? Okay, there's that. Grab you. Always make sure we keep the spare, right? Keep the spare. There's that. Put that in there. And then do I have any more buckies or bottles? I can do it really quick. Bro, that's crazy. There's 20. Wait, there's 25? There's 25 different Cave Frogger champions? 25 of them. So what you're saying is that the rows are going to have to keep going. Frog, what do we have here? Bottle frog eggs, cave frog, geode frog, bog frog, tide frog, infernal frog, void frog. Bog frog. I like bog frog. Bog frog is pretty good. It is true. I could do... Yeah. That's the play. Do an additional coal frogger. Except I don't... Once I get power going, I'm not going to need to do it. So... It might not be necessary. It might not be necessary. A bog frog and a frog bog. Osmium. Osmium. Frog bog on a frog log. Oh, right. The stonium. The stonium. It's okay. Still got some stonium here. And there you go. Osmium Frogger's champion. There we are. Smelt them up, dude. Slime those milkers. Milkers those slime. And obviously we got to get a second one here. I don't know why I bother to run it into here every time. Maybe so frog doesn't eat it. Later on, you can get urine at night and nitro, and then you can do reactors. Whew. That's crazy. Also, what we need experience. We really... I don't know why Apotheosis is here other than to just please me with its existence. But is there a bog frog boss? A frog bog? That would be crazy if there was like a bog frog bog boss or something like that. I would like nothing more. Wait, where? Oh, there's my osmium. Okay. Here's osmium. And then the beauty of this is we have endlesses out the freaking gates. Well, that is true, right? There is a thing about like the frogs eating the bosses and stuff. Well, since this is it's still a cave frog, I'll just keep it in the first row here. And then, yeah, here we go. Okay, so what are we, this guy, oh, that's I'm gonna have to relocate you so that we get all our frogs in a row. They say things about having like ducks in a row. They never tell you about frogs in a row. This guy is, ooh, that's a 3, 2, 1. I need you to get out, dude. I need to get out. There you go. There you go. And then I gotta get a 10-10-10er really quick. I gotta grab a 10-10-10er. This is why I still have the opening at the top, so I can at least get back down quickly. All right. We still have 2 10-10-10ers in here. Oh my god, we're at 889, 889, 889, 889, 889. 889. Oh my god, we're at 889s, bro. 889s. I'll give it another read really quick. I should have done it before I left, actually. There's you. Don't walk in. Don't walk in there. Don't walk in there. Don't you walk in there. And then we're gonna endless it up. Endless osmium. And there we go. I should just make endless ones. And then I will always have a new one. Never have to worry about keeping spares other than for the sake of upgrading to the next level. But anywho. All right, here we go. So 889, 889, double 889ers. Double 889ers. And see you. And see you. And you are way low, bro. You're way low. Wait. Should I add? I don't know if I should get some extra 10-10-10s just in case, but there we go. 899. Whoo, 899. We are getting so uppies, dude. We are getting so uppies. Honestly, what I can do is I can take one of these guys, right? And I'll just replace that for our diamond guy. So he's using the maximum latest available model. Latest release. And... uh-oh. What? Why not collecting? Wait, what? Oh, that was weird. Wait, why is it not collecting? Huh? 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 It's not full. I have no idea what's happening there. Weird. Wait, maybe if I magnet, it'll like fix it. I magnet. And then... there we go. Maybe that's it. Also, people have been saying keep on the magnet. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. Anyway, osmium. There we go. I got actually, that's a great way. Like, you magnet, and then you don't have to worry about, like, grabbing the things out of the hopper. Are we osmiuming? Probably going to here. Let me guess. It's going to here? It's going to there. Yeah. Osmium, baby. First power. Mechanismo machines. Run on power. Build a heat generator. The starter, and feed it coal. Your cave frog makes it. Or a bucket of lava. It's slow, but it powers the early machines. Okay, but... okay, so we're gonna metallurgic infuser. Tell me they didn't change the energy tablet recipe to be insane, right? Wait, H's magnet? Is it? Is that the default keybind? Dude, I could also upgrade my backpack. Dude, that is the default keybind. You guys are gaming. You guys are gaming. Guys, I actually just realized I can do a crazy thing now. Now that I have all these freaking diamonds, I can make a diamond compressed hammer. I can make a diamond compressed hammer. Oh my god. What a privileged position to be in. Diamond compressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there are civs. Oh, disabled in Skyfrogs. Like, this is strange. Oh, wait. Osmium Paxel? Is Osmium Paxel huge gaming? It is 14. And then Osmium Armor is, like, even better than Diamundo, maybe? Bro. Oh, my goodness. Here we are, dude. I remember osmium paxeling before, though. I do. And it's so easy and, like, straightforward. I just made 2 axes because why not have multiple? Right? Why not? Pickaxe. Cool. It's this is a classic with me making too much of what is needed for the Paxel. Or making the wrong thing, and then I craft a Paxel that doesn't act. Oh, this has way more HP, though. My poor Diamond Paxel is feeling really, really underappreciated, despite the fact that it has a lot more durability. Okay, but that... Oh, dude, the armor toughness on the osmium is crazy, too. Alright, is it armor time? I guess it's armor time. I can do it. Probably just lost an osmium to there. Here goes nothing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, imagine if we got the levels, and then, after that, we were able to apotheosize this? Holy frick. Because I'm going to lose some health right now, but... Man, just imagine this apotheosified. I'm just going to have to take a little detour on apotheosis. You know, might not need it for literally anything. The frogs may eat the ender dragon, the frogs may eat the wither, but also I need to be strong. I need to be powerful. You know? I need to be the biggest possible man. Because I'm small in real life, and so therefore, in order to compensate, I need to be the biggest possible man inside of the craft. That's why we play Minecraft, in order to compensate for real life. You guys, you want to know something pretty gnarly and pretty epic? Okay? I was at the shipping store for shipping off a package with some paperwork to Japan earlier today, and there was a guy who was in the store, if I had to guess, probably like mid-60s, and he said, do you do videos? And I was like, yes sir, I do videos. And he says, I enjoy the Minecraft. And I was like, let's freaking go. Let's go. We got somebody my age in the mix. Huge mungulus, bro. Anyway, shout out to the man. That was very epic. That was very epic, dude. He was a young lad when I started making videos. A young lad. So anyway, all right. I digress. He watched me as a child. All right. What was I gonna? I just want to crank out a few more infinite catalysts here. Really quick. Here we go. Let's do a few more of these guys. Actually, I should do a few more of these guys. You know, let's do a few more of these guys. I don't even know why I'm keeping the slimy balls in there. We have the whole freaking chest full of slimy balls. Oh, it's weird not having my slightly higher jump with less gravity. Oh yeah, wait. So how are we doing here, by the way? Ooh, not great. Not great, actually. Not the best. Not the best, to be sure. But this is what we got, and it'll be, you know, another overnight AFKage. Will have to be the thing that gets us all of our infinites going forward. All right, what am I gonna? I guess I can just throw those into there. And all right, so lettuce and tomatoes. We need our Mechie Metallurgic. If I could spell good, I'd be able to queue this up so much easier. All right, we got our Metallurgic Infusification, which is good. And am I gonna do... I'm gonna do this for power really quick until I get better power. Because hold on, I could probably pop that guy down there. Okay, I'm filling it with carbon. And the reason why I'm filling it with carbon is because that guy right there is exporting carbon. Interesting. Maybe I'll just make the freaking generator. I'm gonna dumpy that. I wasted a few coal. Can't believe it. Speaking of lettuce, has anyone gotten the insane poopy illness? Dude, I eat salads every morning from the grocery store, and some of them do have shredded lettuce. And I feel like I am Neo in the Matrix right now. Although I'm probably going to jinx myself in saying it. But I've been dodging it. I have been dodging it. Because there haven't actually been any reported cases in California. Which, that's definitely something. Definitely something. I could do, you know what I should do? I should do a power pipe. I'll do an energy pipe. That's what I'm gonna do. A little energy pipage. Okay, so here's the problem. Now I try to put these back in here. And then it's like it's very silly how it all works. Alright, should we do it? Whatever. You know what? We're gonna need a full stack anyway. Send it all the way, dude. Send it all the way. And then I could see maybe we can just do this temporarily. We'll probably have to relocate some stuff, you know, sometimes. And energy, or can I do like output for energy? Does this have to actually be in physical contact in order to output power, or do I have to wrench it with power as well? I gotta wrench it with power as well. No. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how this works. Magically, it did start working. It started working. Okay, cool. So maybe we can just hold us over from this guy until we get to the point where we can do our stuff. So, all right. Windmills. Windmill skis are our first goal, which is going to take infused alloy, which is copper. They always change it from iron these days, man. They always do be changing it from... Oh, God. Also, I'm really going to need to go enrichment here. So for enrichment, what do I need? I need basic control skis. Oh, I need steel. Oh, I need steel, dude. How do we get our steel slime, bro? We need our steel slime. Wait, please follow the questification. Okay, whatever, man. Get the energy tablets. Steel slime. That's our steel slime there, baby. Okay. How's he gonna be done, though? Anyway, it's fine. All right, first power. The people want me to make this guy. I'll make it. Whatever. Oh, there are a lot of generators here. This guy. There we go. I did it. I did it, you guys. I made the heat generator. I do need to do it for the quest. I do need to do it. And then, oh, frick. The metallurgic man. Metallurgic man. Gotta get you. There we go. All right, Froggers. You gonna help out, dude? You help me get some sick resource? No, okay, he's walking away. He's like, I didn't come here to your stream to learn science and stuff like that, okay, man? Really, this is not what I came here for, brother. I thought the Council of Frogs was being supportive, but anyway. Oh, use the wrench on those guys, too. That's pretty cool. All right, energy tablettos are good. We're gonna need to get some... Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna have to just send raw redstone into the mix, which kind of sucks, but at least hopefully the recipes aren't juiced up super annoying levels like they are in MCE, so we can kind of just get away with it, right? All right, so we do a few of these guys. How much are we gonna... This is where the T-Abin comes in, though. Although, oh, even with the T-Abin, it's gonna just absolutely take chunks out of the power until we got more power. I think it's worth, though. I think it's worth. Oh, it's still good. Oh, it's still good, though. Wait, how many? 120, 110. Oh, my God. It's amazing not having every single thing be 100 millibuckets. It's 10x expensive in MCE, and I am so here for this. Okay, thank goodness. And now, so let's get the alloys. We need the circuits are... What is this guy? It's just osmium in there. All right, just osmium plus the redstone. Big plays. Would it let you do the frog... Would it let you use redstone frog lights? I have no idea, man. I got no idea. Anyway, do some of that there. And then, dude, we just bada bang. Keep doing this. Get out of here, dude. Oh, man. And how are we doing over here? Oh, we're still cranking, bro. We're still cranking. How's the coal going, by the way? Coal's net negative. But again, it's temporary because we got to get the power up and running. And as long as we get the power up and running prior to AFKing overnight, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, by the way, dude. We're probably almost 10, 10, 10 here. We're so close. 899 and 889. God dang it! Stop doing single tadpole batches. How do you guys keep doing? Oh my god, a 9910. Wait, how are we just 9910? 889 and a 89. Oh, 899 and then 9910. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, so we got a good 50-50 from that. We did get a good 50-50, but still, can you please hatch 2? Please hatch 2. Holy heck, I did get, that was a really, really lucky genetic matchification and stuff like that. All right, there goes all this. Big maneuvers, big maneuvers. And then wind generators. Are we gonna have to go way up in the sky for these guys, aren't we? It's gonna be the absolute, it's gonna be the classic. It's gonna be the classic. That, all right, I'm gonna shift click. And also they didn't juice the freaking tablet cost either. It's just beautiful. Okay, that's 2. It's just 3 guys right there. And then what am I gonna use up everything of right now? I'm gonna use up all of my, honestly, this is probably, this is chill. 5 wind generators. Oops, I used up all my stuff. That was a mistake. I'm gonna do 5 there. 5 more copper. Already had the 5 copper in my inventory. And I ain't waiting on that, dude. I ain't waiting on that. Let's go. T-Ab to the freaking rescue. There it is. And then, boom. All right, 5 wind generators. Can't remember. I think they're like, if they're at max world height, aren't they like 400 FE per tick? Oh, wait. Oh, God. Wait, guys. Shoot. I don't have waystones. I don't have waystones. Oh, God. I don't have waystones. Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna need to crank my redstone here. Hold on. Are there elevators? Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna do a real quick, I'm gonna do a teaming and a, I have a bone meal here, I do. I'll do a teaming and I'm gonna double team the redstone. I think we just need more redstone. All right, double team and one rapid. Actually, maybe just teaming and a rapid on it, we'll see. But redstone's needed. We do. You would say don't double team. Maybe I'll double rapid single team, or maybe I'll single and then just also in a different one I'll chuck some other stuff. Maybe. Okay, let me see. Redstone, we're gonna go boom. Big man. Oh, speed 1 of 4. Yeah, quantity 1 of 3. So it does track it. That's pretty cool. And then maybe just turbo milkers here. Yeah. I'm gonna end up overloading this. But it's fine. How will I be able to tell if the froggers can't handle it? Well, I'll end up waking up to a very laggy world or entity crammed or something like that. Possibly. We shall see. This is gonna be a little crazy though if it actually starts like backlogging. Okay, we're not backlogging. We're not, as long as I see open slots periodically, we're not backlogging and we're okay. So, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get rid of these and put them in here. I mean, once that thing filled up, it would have fixed itself and gone into another open chest, but I'd rather anything that's being generated goes straight into this guy here, which is good. Okay, then let me do this. Let me get a few more of these guys here. And all right, well, time to build up, I guess. People want me to do mech cables, so maybe what I'll do, actually, oh, basic energy cube, nice. I'm gonna do steel. And how do I get to the steel slime? What is the way? You need a steel frog light, but there should be a wait. There should be a different way to do this. Shouldn't there? Oh, you put the iron slime milk into the metallurgic infuser. It was trying to tell me something when it was throwing coal in there before. I see it now. I see it now. Okay, cool. And then let me see. Do I have a spare iron? Do I have a spare iron? I do. Beautiful. Wait, actually, no. I'm going to need to get a slime, though, because it probably has to be a fresh 16 out of 16 bucket. Yeah, okay. So I can use this. I can generate steel, and then I'll be able to build up with mechie cables instead of pipes. So we'll get the Great Wall of Pipe buffering, and then we can also upgrade the pipe in place by clicking on it with the alloys, and that's definitely the way to go. Still definitely need to make a Mogus at some point. Put that mob masher to use. I'll need to expand the frog pen system, make it redundant. There's still some things to do. Also, we are probably... What are we, 899ing? 998. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, we're so close, you guys. We're so freaking close. Get you out of here. And Whomstelse, you get to be out of here. And then, alright, you guys, you are so close to making a second set of 10-10-10ers, dude. 10, 9, 10. Now, actually, for all intents and purposes, that is, like... That's enough to leave in here to do 10-10-10 breeding, because everything it spits out will be 10-10-10ers. Pretty epic. And then I actually don't need one of you. You can go be free. So. Alrighty. Oh man, that's so good. So let us do a steel. Is it just one? Is it just one? Here goes. No, it's multiple. Is it just how many? How many do you need? Bucket of energized, or bucket of slime. It's 10 carbon. Oh, yeah. Gotta process you, duh. Forgot about the most important part, which is milking. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna T-ab it. I'm just gonna T-ab it. I can't be waiting on that, dude. I can't be waiting on that. All right, then we get an extra. Oh my god, wait. And then this is the steel a geode? Is it a geode? That's the, I actually don't know what type he is. So steel can be farmed resource instead of one infuse at a time. In the metallurgic infuser, infuse your iron slime milk with carbon. For steel slime in a bucket, the same iron and carbon step that makes steel. Milk it. Feed it to Cave Froggers. Oh my god, Cave Froggers champion, bro. Oh my god. Wait, we're gonna go, dude, we're gonna overload the heck out of this. We're super gonna overload the heck out of this. Where's my steel? Where's my steel? I gotta get one more. Oh boy. Oh boy. Give me my slimy milkers. Give me my slimy boys. I know I am out of stalls. I have to expand it. I'm gonna have to expand. Or I can swap milks. I'd be like, oh, what one do I not really need? I could swap out actually one of the, I could swap the breeze or the glow just temporarily to get this going. Maybe that's what I should do. Rather than, and then in between episodes, I'll expand the stalls, the frog, ew, glow squid. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. That's disgusting. Steel, you are now the Iron Man. And then I can infinitize it. There we go. Beautiful Infinisteel. I don't know why the people are so opposed to the way that I say things about stuff. It's so rude, man. Every time I say words, the people get mad about the words that I say, and I actually, like, can't win. I actually just can't win. Alright, so I have a buffer there. I don't know if we want to do a mechie chest at some point anyway. Alright, we need some universal cobbles. There we go. That's going to be redstone plus steel. And how much redstone? Okay, we're up. We're good. We're up. We're good on that. And we start getting steel generating. It's probably going into there. Yes, it is. Make sure it goes in there. And then we just wait for like a couple minutes, because the thing about it is, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a little slowly. Happen a little slowly at first here. All right. Now I need another steel bucket for the quest. No, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, I just need the frog light. I just need the light. That's fine. I can grab that really quick. Wait for the steel. Oh God. This is which one? Which one's the steel? Which one's there's steel? I got the steel. There we go. It's like a F1 reflex game. I don't know which one. Which one do I click? Which one? Which one do I remove? I could just start removing every single one, I suppose, if I wanted to. Steel casing. Oh my God, we get a free upgrade Reno, which we could feed into the... Do we just, at this point... I wonder if at this point we just want to go, well, no, we need big factory upgrades and speed upgrades in order for the Mechanismo to compete with this. Probably not quite. But anyway. It'll be a little bit until we're Mechanismo smelting fast enough. What happened to this steel? Wait, did it move? Why are you going there? Go into the chest that you're supposed to be going into. Whatever, anyway, it's fine. Okay, so boom. And what are you? Okay. There we go. And then only 3 there. Are you actually fricked up? Oh, yeah, you're right. I could make this into a second factory. That is true, and just have it purely powered by the wind generators. Then we don't even have to worry at all about the coal. Guys, really, the problem is we can go up to, like, y equals 300 here. And we're at y equals 67 right now. And I don't want to have to build up again after I build up once. Until I can fly. Or something like that. So, I would just... You think you can time in a frog? Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Frick. That's sad. That's really freaking sad. How are you doing here with these tadpoles? 10, 9, 10. 10, 9, 10. Huge. Not the phantoms! As I'm waiting for the steel to generate. Okay. Well, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? First off, frick yourself. Burn up. I might not go full world height, but I feel like with the 5 generators up there, and then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring a water. Bring a water. Also, okay, that was not a good place to grab the water from. That was not a good place to grab the water from. Is there a good place to grab the water from? There is apparently not a good place to grab the water from. How fun. Oh, wait, you guys are 1 away from a freaking 10, 10, 10. Holy frick. Boom. And boom. All right, there's the 10, 10, 10er. There you go. There you go. We got a freaking 10, 10, 10er. And then... Nope. That's annoying. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Hey. Yeah, there's nowhere to grab out of here. This is amazing. Whatever, it's fine. It is fine. There we go. And then I'll do this. There we go. And then we got it's a little bit of a flood, but that's okay. It's all right. There you go. And then there you go. And then there you go. And now we've got some unlimited water. Or, I don't know what the frick's happening over here. Sorry, guys. Cramping your style a bit. Anyway, there we are. Okay, so, wait, in that time, you know what? We generated more steel. So now we might be able to get another stack, and here we go. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So first things first, I'm going to get a slime block. And I'm going to use this in order to jump down onto as a safe landing zone. Maybe, you know what? On second thought, let me do a few of those guys. Let me do a few of those guys so that I don't do something dumb and die. Right? Maybe a 3x3 would be good because you know me. I can mess things up every now and again. And now everybody in chat's gonna be like, can you just do a 1? Because we would love it if you die with all of the levels that you have on you. We think it would be funny. And I think it would be sad, personally. But Here's what we're going to do, though. So here on the ground skis, we're going to do our landing zone. Actually, we could do our landing zone up top. That's what we should do. And then we'll have the water kind of going down. So this will be the place that the water goes. This will be the place that the water goes here. And it'll just go straight down into oblivion. You guys want me to do a slime block clutch? You have so much faith in me. It's so impressive. And then what I was thinking, right, that's where the water will go. That's actually just not where the water will go because the water will need to go out one from there. It's okay. I got this, you guys. I got this. It's down to a science. It's probably better that way. That way it's not chipping part of the thing off. There we go. So this will be our landing zone here. And I don't need to upgrade the cables tier 2 before placing. You know how smart Mechie is when it comes to everything? Mechie is so freaking smart. You can upgrade the cables in place by simply clicking it with the next alloy. It's that easy, bro. It's that freaking easy. What should we make this out of? We can do some of this stuff. All right. Here goes nothing, baby. All the way uppies. We're going all the way uppies with the resources that we've got here. Yep, there's actually no range at all on how far away you can click and have Mechie do its alloy thing. It's pretty crazy. It's only updates 8 at a time. There's a lot of building. No. Don't you... This is coming from a Gorst as well. This is coming... You bear the name of the great founder, Watson, and you are relaying incorrect things. You're relaying wrongness. You click one place. You're telling me it's going to be hard for me to click one place like 20 times. I can click my mouse like 20 times because it's a beautiful Logitech G600 mouse. Unfortunately, not really sold anymore. But it can handle 20 clicks. Or you can set up a macro even. Just have the keyboard do it for you. Code Captain Sparkles, Logitech G, up to 10% off of excellent gaming peripherals that are very excellent and very cool. All right, how much more do we have, by the way? 141. I might be able to get up to max height here. These windmills are going to be cranking. It's kind of crazy to get the perspective up here. We don't even see the frogs anymore. The frogs have shrunken in the distance. By the time I get down, we've got 10, 10, 10 geode froggers. We're going to get 10, 10, 10 diamondage, bro. 10, 10, 10. The only reason I'm not pausing for the YouTube people is in case I fall, so you get to see it. Although I'd have a long time to hit the unpause button midair as I'm falling, and then you get the record scratch. You're wondering how I got here right now, and I'd probably have time to explain to you the whole situation before I hit the ground and die. But in any case, the ground is disappearing below me. Ground control to Major Tom, something, something. What's the max height again? Like 360, whatever, dude. Oh, no, 319. There we go. All right. So we need to do like 2 or 3 blocks down from here. I never remember how much in order to get the windmills to actually work. I don't remember what part of the windmill counts as like a block placement. And if the top can go like beyond it. But we'll find out here. So I actually don't want that to be... So the water is going to get placed. I need to not lose track of my bearings because that would be bad. The water is going to get placed over here. Water gets placed over here. But let me just double check the windy mills really quick. Wouldn't it be great if I forgot the windmills? It'd be kind of... Balls in the sack. Balls in the sack. All right. One lower, maybe? How about you? Nope. Okay. 2 lower, maybe? There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Let me do... Ooh. I don't want that guy to go disappearing on me now. So... Magnet is such a good idea. You guys are so smart for the freaking magnet. So freaking smart for that. Okay, don't fall. I have 28 levels. I do actually need to break the furnace down below, because if I break the furnace down below, I think I'm going to be graced with the most experience I have ever seen in my life. All right, so there's our water. That should work well. And then I think I can also just easy peasy universal wrenchification. Boop, boop. Do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. I don't know how many we're going to do. I should have done an even amount. Would have been smart. Actually, you know what, though? We expand this in the future, so I can do, like, one guy there. And then I do... there we go. There we go. And now... How much we doing? How much we do? 192. Oh, wait. 384 FE per tick. Okay, sick. You guys remember back in the day when the wind gens were the sickest, most powerful thing that ever was? They were crazy. All right, and then here's the deal. You got to go like... This is why I did a 3x3. Easy. Oh, God, I'm leaking frog lights. I'm leaking frog lights here. Get back where you belong. Get back where you belong. Nope, frick. Wrong thing. Oh, God. Wait. Why am I still magneting? And then we connect. And then we connect through here. And then everything should be good. Like, I don't actually need to have the coal export, right? At all. I can just have the power going into both. And then I can convert it back into... I think I might just be able to do this, right? That's got, yeah, that's got pow. Power. And power. And now you are not receiving anything. What? Oh, there you go. It was just empty for a minute. All right. And now you are good. Connected underground. It's so ugly like this. It's really rude of you to say. It's like actually just super rude of you to say something like that. Okay, fine. Have it your way. I'll connect it underground. Just because you asked. Just because you asked so rudely, I will do it. Just I'm rewarding rudeness right now. I can't even believe it, dude. Can't even believe it. Okay, so this is the export thing. So we don't even... I can't even... It's so funny. I can use the pipes wrench to freaking delete other things, but not the pipes from the actual pipes mod. There we go. Guys, now you don't have to worry about the cable spaghetti anymore here, okay? You don't have to worry about it. Now it's fine. All right, we get this extra little bit here. There we go. And everything is good. I can fix that. And then I can go up here. Look at that. All right, it's so pretty. And now we can convert the second one, if we want to, into another thing. And then also I can feed power from this not being a generator thing. So, hold up. Let me just... This guy, break these guys, break these guys. I guess so much for using the power cables and all that stuff. And then I guess if we just have our cables running underground, then we can power anything from below. You guys are all kind of circling this area, looking at me all funny. Tadpoles, tadpole. We're 10 to ending. Oh my god, we're 10 to ending. We're 10 to ending. We're 10 to ending, guys. We're officially 10 to... How many 10 tenors did we just get there? We got a whole bunch. I'm just gonna... you guys can be free. You guys can be free. And then... There's that. And then I'm going to leave 2 of you guys in here. And I'm going to take 1 to be the honorary diamond 10 tenor bro. Here he is. Here he is. Wait, that's osmium. The colors start to blend together after a little bit. Slimer. Wait, did I... Geode frog. And do we have 1 guy in there? It is 1 guy. I believe it's just 1 guy. All right, and that's our 10 tenor. Huge. Look at this. Infinite 10 tenors all the way through. And now, how are we looking? We need a steel casing, and that'll allow us to get a little free upgrade. Steel casing. Beautiful. And then with that, we can probably make the enrichment chamber. Yes, sir, but it probably wants us to do something else. Energize Smelterino. I still think that it's probably going to be better using our current ones for now until we get all the upgrades going pretty big. There we go. That's the full chapter done right there. Oh my god, the next one is the Boggers Champion. Got Froggers Champion, and then we have Boggers Champion. And so we need to enrich the diamond in order to get to Boggers Champion. Yeah, you're right. I should add a few extra 10-10-10ers. Granted, you don't actually need to breed the 10-10-10ers to get more 10-10-10ers. You can do the 10-10-9ers, and you'll always get the 10-10-10er from it. But anyway, dude, I'm really lacking in the inventory sortification system. It's just oof. Okay, so one more factory upgrade, I guess. Factory and speed upgrade would be good for us. Factory and speed upgrade. Furnace. What is it? Augment speed. Got it. Paper. I should just get a stack of sugar in here. Chillin'. That way it'll always be ready to go when we need it. Okay, so now if we remove... Oh, wait, this has the speed in it. Oh, I can speed up the other one now that there's tons of power happening, right? Now I can speed you up, and it's just going to use extra power, but this thing is probably generating enough? Maybe. I can't actually tell. We might need more wind generators. It's possible we're going to need more wind generators, and I'm going to have to climb all the way back up there. I don't know. You know what I can do? You know what I can do really quick? Is I can split the load, right? I can do... That's not the way I wanted it to go. I can do this. And then I definitely do not want that connected there. And now, maybe you start receiving some stuff. And you can start removing from there in case you start getting anything. And then the back is input. And then the right is an output. I think it's just going to go to this one first until it overflows, and it'll start... Because this one is closer, and this one is one extra away. So, we can probably just have it work that way. And then... Oh, no, we are running at a surplus. It's filling... I think it just filled up the buffer here. And then after that, yeah, started filling up the cables again. So, alright. Yeah, I think I just don't want a line of frogs that extends to the ends of the earth. It would just be better if we have kind of a grid instead. So I will move our diamond guy over there and then kind of create a bunch of waiting in the wings slots so that we can start producing the other options, and then also move the steel over as well. Oh no, actually wait, the steel is cave. So we need to have glow squid replaced here and then bring the diamond over. And, oh, I guess I could attach this too. Yeah. All right, I just need to do a bit of clearing the old inventory and stuff like that, but this is big. We got 10-10-10ers in both the frogs that we've reached before we've made it into the bog frog. Oh, building gadget. Very nice. Now that we have all this, oh my god. We get a speed upgrade. I guess we could just energize smelter and, like, prep it. Give it a little prep with the installer. There you go. For its eventual usage. Or maybe we won't use it at all. Maybe we'll just use these guys. Maybe these are the better way to do it anyway. Because we don't have to do all the freaking upgrades, and it smelts freaking fast. So, alright everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez to catch these live playlists if you missed any episodes of the Froggers Champion. Glad it seems like everybody's been enjoying so far. And we're trying to let the frogs free roam and do their thing. We have a great society here. A great set of frogs. And they seem to be having a good time. Don't worry, guys. We'll get new frogs at the start of next episode as we enrich a diamond. But we're moving. And grooving, and there's still many more to come. All right. See you next time in the pond. Goodbye.